What's up, YouTube? So today we're talking about Chirac. Today we're talking about a recent video that was uploaded by an ex-gang member that was in Chicago.
And sure enough, there was a crate of guns. And during that time when we in it, you're not thinking about where did the guns just come from.
I'm gonna cut it off right there. See, I didn't think about guns that way. I never really thought about it. You know, everything with gun violence and gun control, I haven't really thought about really. But as far as drugs are concerned, I've actually thought about that. Let me tell you something. After being in college for a year, regardless of whatever it happens, you're going to learn something. You're going to. I went through a phase, which I still do now from time to time, but I went through a phase where I was just watching straight documentaries. Literally, every chance I get, I was watching documentaries. I've watched a lot of documentaries on a lot of controversial things as well. One of them being Gangs in America. I forget what's the title of it, but I know it was talking about the creation of Bloods and Crips. And one of the things that they were speaking on in that documentary was how heroin around the 80s or so became really popular, especially crack. Oh boy. But here's the thing, that stuff is expensive, and where it was getting really popular, these were poverty-stricken areas. And the question that lit off a light bulb in my head was, how are people in these poverty-stricken areas able to buy highly expensive drugs? You see the contradiction? You can barely pay rent that's about maybe 500 bucks, and then you have to pay all your other utility bills and everything, yet you're able to buy crack and heroin? Something's not adding up. Who are people who are able to buy such things? People with money. Who are some of the most wealthiest people in America? And we all know the drug game is a business. A lot of these drugs were sent overseas. So how are drugs from overseas getting to areas like this? You need money to do those things. And if you are doing that, how are you not getting caught? You see where I'm going with this? And what this man talks about in his video is that the government would send boxes of guns and ammo and just put it in alleyways, dump it off around 6:30 in the morning, so everybody's either at work or they're at sleep, but all the people who ain't got nothing to do. He says it in his video. People come in, he said it happened twice in his life. Why would he lie about something like that? Really, why would you lie about something like that? Everybody goes out and gets some.
Okay, the police are locking people up constantly in Chicago every single day. They're taking guns off the street every single day, every day. So how is it that all of these guns just keep appearing?
Bruh. And what he said makes perfect sense, because it's a lose-lose situation. And even though that somebody is doing this, you still can't put the people who are using the guns, you can't say they're not at fault either, because you have a choice. You always have a choice. Everyone has free will. He also stated that there are no gun stores in Chicago, because it's a lose-lose situation. One, because this is in Chicago. Two, you're not gonna walk up to a cop and say, hey, we found this crate full of guns and ammo in an alleyway. You're not gonna do that. Are they really going to believe you? Three is, if you have the guns, you don't have a license to use them, so if you get caught with them, you're doing time. And then for the people who do use the guns, if they kill somebody, you're doing time. It just makes you think, because do not for even the shadow of a doubt believe that the government does not do some shady stuff. I'm serious. There's a lot of corrupt people who have power in this country. Oh boy, let's not talk about oil, jet fuel melting steel beams. And what I want everyone to spell today is Chirac. Just watch the video, because I don't want to spoil everything, because another thing that he says in the video is that these are, you know, some nice guns. These are fully automatic weapons. He had those when he was young, so he thought that's how every gun was. Who has access to things like that? Sure, not a middle class man, and a lower upper class person doesn't have access to that. But that's all I got though. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and I hope you all have a great day.
Pimp Squad, club, bar, ride, slab, all the time. Hello, if you don't see me getting money, you legally